Walker coming to you from the Synergistic Research Factory today, Fountain Valley, California, our own backyard for a change.
Yeah.
Chicago, Wisconsin, all over the country, but right here in our own backyard.
Yeah.
We're at the Synergistic Research Factory, and today I'm talking with Andy. He's general manager, actually president now. Wow. VP Global Everything. We're talking about the brand new PowerCell 14, okay, from Synergistic Research, and we're going to tell you why it's such a big deal. Okay, in the previous video, we talked about the new PowerCell 8, right?
Yeah.
Now, the thing about the new PowerCells is everything is updated on the PowerCell, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the PowerCell is really like three different parts, right? You have the cell itself, which does the primary conditioning, right? Then you have the electromagnetic cells at the top, right? And then you have the biasing circuitry, which biases the cells, correct?
Yep.
In the new generation of PowerCells coming out, which are coming out, the PowerCell 8 was first, the PowerCell 14 is next, and some other PowerCells will be following. This is kind of Gen 2 of all the new PowerCell technology, right?
Yeah.
And all of the technology is updated from previous PowerCells. So let's talk about the cell itself, okay? How is it different on the PowerCell 14 and 8 than the previous generation PowerCells?
Well, Ted patented the electromagnetic cell about 12 years ago, 15 years ago, something like that. And that cell has really gone mostly unchanged since then.
Yeah.
We've spent, over the past year, we've been listening to different things and working on improvements. And the biggest difference is that this is the first upgrade to that electromagnetic cell since the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it started with the 8SX, was the first to incorporate that.
Yes.
This is the 14, which is still a couple months away.
Yeah.
But
we just used it at Exponent. We kind of did a pre-debut of sorts, right? A few weeks back, and it was really the talk of our room.
Yeah.
It was the star of the show for sure. And why it's such a big deal is A, the updates that we just mentioned, but B, it has 14 outlets on the back, which years ago you started with a 10 outlet power conditioner, then you went to a 12 outlet power conditioner, and now it has 14 outlets, which is unbelievable. You never have enough outlets, frankly.
And it's got 3 isolated banks. You got a bank of 3 outlets, or 3 duplexes, 6 outlets. Another bank of 3 duplexes, and then a single bank that's designed for high current amps.
In just a sec, we're going to flip it around and show the viewers the back side of it. But Rodney, why don't you come on in and pan in and take a look at the inside of this? So in the front here is the biasing circuitry, and explain that for the viewers. Would you?
We have our built-in active shielding that we have, as part of the electromagnetic cell. All the tubes up here that you see, the carbon fiber tubes.
Yeah.
We also have a built-in FEQ, or ultra low frequency biasing.
Yeah. So
with the button in the back, you have a couple different options to scroll between. Actually, button in the front. Sorry. In your way there, Rodney. And each of those will give you a different sonic balance on what it's doing.
So by changing the bias, you have 3 options, or actually production model have 2 options.
It'll have 2, most likely.
And off. You don't have to use it. Yeah. So it just kind of changes a little bit of the tonal balance of the unit, suited for your particular system, and
like almost everything we make, there's some sort of tunability to it, and that's the tunability of the PowerCells.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at this point, actually, let's just keep it rolling, and we'll flip it around so Rodney can see the backside of it when he talks more specifically about some of the features on the backside. Really, the business end of the unit.
Yeah.
So we'll flip it around, okay, so everyone could see. Okay. So first and foremost, you have your 32 amp locking connector, which locks in your high current power cord. Yeah.
Yep.
The unit's available with 5 different power cord options? Or 4?
Yeah,
really.
it comes with a very nice Euphoria high current power cable, standard, which is $3,500 power cable. And then there's upgrade options from there all the way up to
So you've got the Galileo.
Yep, Galileo would be next.
Yep. And then you've got the SRX.
Yes.
And then you got the SRX XL.
The new SRX
Which, guys,
XL.
here's the thing. If you're considering this unit, certainly all the power cords are high quality. Of course, they're known for their high quality power cords. But really, the SRX XL is in a whole nother league, frankly.
I think the majority of these will be sold with
yeah,
with
well,
an SRX
that's how
power
we order the majority of them.
Yeah.
And there's bundle packaging, but bundle pricing.
Yeah.
You get 'em, it's a little more affordable if you do it together, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And of course, the power cords, we can build the power cord in any length you need. We've even built them a little shorter. We don't like to build them, but for tight spaces. But 6, 8, 9 footers. If you need something longer, we can accommodate. That's not an issue.
You've done all sorts of custom stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes, we have. Okay. So, hey, Rodney, come pan back in here for a sec. What does this button do right here?
The button in the back is just changing the lights.
Oh, there's just color.
It's
just
just change
Okay.
how you
Sure,
like it. You can
sure.
go dimmer, brighter,
Sure,
different color
sure,
options to match your
sure,
system or
sure.
equipment. It's the button in the front that changes the biasing.
And then, what is the USB slot for right here?
This is a 5-volt linear power supply
Yes.
that we use to power an FEQ or an
Yes.
atmosphere.
Yes.
Specifically designed for that. We have them on our Tranquility LPS.
Yes.
For that exact reason. So it's included on here now too.
So think about that. Let me mention this. So that's a 5 amp outlet for some of the synergistic items.
5-volt, yeah.
5 volts. Sorry, 5 volt. And that would power an FEQ. And what else did you mention?
An atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
But those power supplies separately are a couple grand if you did it separately, and that's built into this.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we make great linear power supplies that you can
Yeah.
order in whatever
Yeah.
voltage.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's built into it.
So
Same
guys, if
technology.
you have an FEQ or an atmosphere or any of that, bingo, you plug it right in here and you're getting all the benefits of this high quality power filtration and a high-end power supply for your units. So this is a huge feature that has not been on any previous models, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so adjustable bias, right? You've got the 5-volt output, okay? Plus you've got now the 14 outlets. Now talk about those banks real quick for the viewers.
So you have we have them listed here. We have isolated filter number 1, which is completely by itself. Usually we're going to be using, if we're using monoblocks or stereo amp, that's
Power
where
amps.
they're going is here.
Sure.
And then we'll separate either analog and digital or analog and digital.
Sure.
We'll try to keep them separately
Sure.
because those 3 here and these 3 here are also isolated from each other.
And then you have your Synergistic Research purple outlets on the back of these as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, I see that the casework is totally different than previous power
Yeah,
cells.
everything before this has been folded aluminum
Yes.
chassis.
Yes. And before that, acrylic.
Yeah, back in the days. Yeah.
Yeah,
And so this is the PowerCell 8, the little guy that's actually
Yeah.
sitting right here.
Yeah.
And the 14 are the first to use this new design language that we've been moving towards for the last couple of years.
Yeah. Oh, so
You're breaking stuff.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to show folks that. So, so this is actually matches the Voodoo streamer, the
Galileo ground block,
block,
router switches,
and all that sort of
all that stuff.
Very.
It's definitely the nicest looking.
For sure.
Power
Way more
conditioner out there.
sophisticated. The rounded edges with the carbon fiber top and the clear viewing glass on the top and front is very slick.
And still connecting it to a ground block like we've done for years is big improvement too. That's still there.
Do we have pricing locked down for this?
I believe it's going to be $13,995.
Yeah.
With the Euphoria power cable included.
Yeah. That's actually an awesome price point for this.
Yeah.
Anything else I've left out of this?
I don't think so. I mean, other than it's not going to be shipping for a couple months.
No, I know.
We'll probably show it at the show.
Yeah.
Coming up in a month.
Wait a minute.
Well, maybe. Well, there may be an even something different, something new, but
Something new, something enlarged, something.
but we'll have this there too for sure.
Yeah, for sure. This will be there at least on stack display.
Yeah.
And all that. So The power conditioners are amazing. You guys do a fantastic job on these power conditioners, and
Thank you.
we've had so many people order them, inquire about them, call about them since Expona. I figured we would shoot a video, get it out there, and let
Yeah.
people start sort of seeing the nuts and bolts of what the new PowerCell 14 is all about.
Yeah, we're just now starting to finish up our PowerCell 8 orders, that original batch, and yeah,
Tsunami waves.
yeah.
Hey, these are good problems to have.
Yeah.
But truthfully, that's been a real sort of need in the marketplace. A smaller power cell, but still crazy performance like the larger ones.
Yep.
And that's what the PowerCell 8 is, by the way. So we used that one at the Florida Audio Show with unbelievable results. People went nuts over that.
Yep.
So appreciate you, man, as
Of course,
always.
of
Thank you
course.
very much. Scott Walker coming to you from the Synergistic Research Factory, Fountain Valley, California, connecting you to the moment.